Hi everybody, in this video we're going to look at the second type of indirect tax, and that's an ad valorem tax. And you'll remember that this is where the tax is a percentage of the price of the product. So for example, in the UK, value added tax or VAT is 20% of the price of a product. And as with a specific or unit tax, what the indirect tax is going to do with the ad valorem tax here, it's going to cause the costs of the business to increase. And we know that when the cost of the business increases, supply decreases. And if supply decreases, the supply curve shifts to the left. Left is less. Because this is a percentage of the price of the product, it's not going to be a parallel shift. It's going to be a pivot like this. So your supply curve will pivot round. It's not a parallel shift. And this is our new supply curve, S1. And we apply exactly the same logic to find out the total area of tax and the consumer burden and the producer burden as before. Just to help you though, because it's an ad valorem tax, a way to remember this, the pivot, is that this now looks like a capital A. And that stands for ad valorem. So that's a way of remembering when it's an ad valorem tax, it pivots. So to find out the total area of the tax, we need to put in, first of all, our new equilibrium. And then when we've put in the new equilibrium, we can find what the total area of the tax is by starting at our new equilibrium. We always start there, coming down to the old supply curve, and then coming across to the x-axis. And then we need to label the corners. Remember, don't do another D because you have D already here. And now we can see that the total tax paid is going to be the area P1ACE. P1ACE. And then, as before, the top box, you divide it using the old equilibrium. The top box is the burden on the consumer, the bottom box, the burden on the producer. So the consumer tax burden is going to be P1ABP. P1ABP. And the producer tax burden is going to be the bottom box, PBCE. PBCE. So just like before, you're looking for the total tax burden, and then the consumer tax burden, and the producer tax burden. And as before, you might have numbers along here, and you might have to calculate the areas of these rather than just saying what the shapes are.